Well, all right. So, welcome back to Love 24 Hours here, y'all. Listen, where we watch videos, right, that could possibly raise the vibrations of this planet. Shift some things around, you know what I mean, for the good of all. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know what today is. It's May 1st. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? If you haven't meditated, you better meditate after this video. Come on. I mean, you ain't got to, but it'd be nice. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. And if you've already meditated and you're in the mood to meditate some more, hey, meditate some more. Let's meditate all day, shall we? Let's get it in. Okay, so, I'm just super excited for this. Oh my goodness, it's May Day. Ooh, wait a minute. Ain't May Day supposed to be like, well, we're going to turn into a positive one. Because every time I've ever heard that is, it's almost like a, never mind. Not going to get into that. But yes, one quick announcement. Well, more so like, yeah, it's an announcement. Before we get into the shout outs. I put my podcast in the description down below, so make sure y'all go and y'all check my podcast out. I'm on season 3. We're about to jump into season 4, so just keep that in mind. You have a lot to catch up on. You got a lot to listen to if you haven't jumped on there already, and I appreciate the listens. Also, if you would like to be a guest on my podcast, contact me and we can go over some details and work it out and talk about it. Yes, I would love to get, other points of views and things like that. You know what I mean? It's nothing like a healthy debate if we don't agree, and if we do agree, cool. It is what it is. Okay, so was that it? I think that was it. Meditate. Okay. So let's get into the shout outs, y'all. So we're going to start off. The first shout out goes to Natasha C. Natasha. Thank you, Natasha. I'm sorry. I'm that weird friend, y'all. I'm that weird friend. I love it. So Natasha, thank you. I appreciate the love. Thank you. I see you in there. The next shout out goes to Nikita. That looks like Nikita. Yes, Nikita Robertson. I appreciate the vibes. Thank you. I'm so silly, y'all. If you if you haven't figured that out by now, then you don't have a good sense of humor, man. I'm just saying, No, I'm not even gonna say that. That's not fair. That doesn't mean whatever. Okay, I'm moving on. Y'all, I can't get my words together. I'm just mad excited, bro. I'm super excited. Like, it's May 1st. Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry. Okay. I'm gonna get back on the topic at hand. Next shout out goes to Miss Mooka. I want to say this is Mooka Latte, cause I just like how that sounds, but it could be Mooka Latte. I'm gonna say Mooka Latte. Thank you. I appreciate you. I see you in the comments. Thank you for the love and thank you for sharing. Next shout out goes to Chain Link. Thank you. I think I appreciate this comment. I think I do. But shout out to you. I mean, it's all love. You know what I mean? Next shout out goes to I think this is Rainer, Ranr. So right quick for you, Rainer. It's all love, right? I appreciate you because you've been here since almost like day one. I think I've been seeing you in the comments. Now I haven't been ignoring you or anything. It's just like and also if I've been liking a lot of comments and then I'll go back and see that it's like my light disappeared or something. So I don't know. I may have to talk to YouTube about that. But sorry about that. If I don't know, because you may get a notification and then go look at it and it's like, what? I don't know how that looks on your end. But anywho, if I don't like it, it doesn't mean that I don't like it or love it. Sometimes I'm probably just confused. Rainer, when it comes to you, I don't know if this is poetry you spitting or what, but I don't really get it. I just know that I feel like it's positive, so I decided to shout you out today. But I would like for you to let me know if this is poetry or not, because I am confused. Okay, so but I appreciate you. The emojis are positive, so I love that. You know what I mean? I'm a visual person. So yes, moving on. Moving on. Next shout out goes to Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. I've been seeing you. Thank you for the love. Oh man, good vibes everywhere. Okay, next shout out goes to Creole China Doll. Hello. Okay, I see you, ma'am. I see you. Thank you. I appreciate the love and the vibes. And the last shout out goes to Energy Solutions for Mind and Matter. I like that. That's dope. That's very, very dope. And I like the pants in the picture. I love that. I like the hair too. And inner G like the inner thug, but it's energy like vibrations. That's fire. That is fire. Okay, you dope. Okay, but yes, without further ado, I know the intro is kind of long, but you know, by now, if you're here, you're part of the love tribe, and you don't mind hearing me. You know what I mean? It's all love. Yeah, now take some of these good vibrations. You know what I mean? Yes. I'm just super excited, y'all. So I'm gonna tone it. No, I'm not gonna tone it down. That's a lie. Okay, so yes, let's just without further ado, y'all know why y'all here. Y'all know we're here to watch videos to brighten your day, to enlighten your day, to raise that consciousness, raise that awareness. Okay, yes. So yes, I'm tripping over words now. So without further ado, let's just get into the video.
You hear everyone claiming to be chosen, that they are the chosen one, but rarely ever do you hear the chosen calling themselves chosen, being selected to change the trajectory of the generations to come is no easy task. The chosen ones know that the task they have been given is of great responsibility, for their actions will determine the success of their bloodline. The chosen has endured enough pain for 3 lifetimes. The chosen does not fit in. The chosen has the ability to heal souls with his mere presence. The chosen feels pain in a way that will kill most people in their circle. The chosen feels the pain of an entire room while smiling, just so they won't make others uncomfortable. The chosen cries behind closed doors to keep others from hurting. The chosen does good deeds at his or her own expense or demise. The chosen has no real friends. The chosen does not feel loved by family. The chosen knows heartache, despair, depression, the feeling of lack, loneliness, desperation, betrayal, despair, abuse, poverty, abandonment, and constant disappointment. As the chosen knows what others are thinking about them, you see, being chosen is not pretty. So going around claiming to be chosen has no value to them. But there is light at the end of the tunnel for a chosen one. As they get older and continue their path of love and understanding, once the lessons are learned, the gods, the spirits, and their ancestors align with their life path. The chosen then finds peace, love, and community. They find the true nature of their existence, and from that point on they are unstoppable. Knowing this, do you feel like you are the chosen one?
What's a meteor? And I told y'all, I'm like, that's you or you're one of the Anunnaki gods traveling through space with astral realms. And that's why it looks so bright. Our astral bodies, our real bodies, we so fucking huge. So when our ancestors come in through these portals, I mean, well, they already here, nigga. But you still ain't able to see everything yet, because we still rising, right? We rising. Your ancestors travel in ships all the time. They couldn't hide that from you. So what they did, they told you there's a such thing as meteors, comets. So if you do see shooting stars, so if you do happen to see they ass in the sky, oh, that's a shooting star. Oh, that was a meteor. That was a comet. Don't none of that shit exist. Nigga, that was us. Nigga, that wasn't no motherfucking meteor, nigga, that you saw fly through the sky, nigga. Wasn't no comet, nigga. Ain't no such thing as no stars. Every little dot in that sky, them is planets, universes, and galaxies. The sky is filled with them, too. If they was to let you see an actual clear night, boy, so many stars and planets in the sky that you can see clearly. That's why they keep filling the sky with chemtrails every day. Go outside. Every day you look up, you're going to see planes flying in your sky. I don't care where you stay. Spraying. Facts. That's what they be spraying. Holographic imagery to block these things because you would see that shit clearly. You are, with them spraying all that shit, you still be seeing stars. So imagine how many you would see if they didn't. That shit like something off a fucking science fiction movie. You would not just see stars, you'll see huge ass planets that look so close that you could damn near touch them. Like for real. Why you think they show you the sky like that in movies? Go look at Avatar, go look at certain movies. What was that movie with Van Diesel? Riddick or some shit. I think that was Riddick. Go look at that sky in Riddick with Van Diesel. Where do you think they get all them ideas from? That's how your sky look right here. This was the last planet that we made. This is the only, let me tell y'all something about this planet. This is the only planet where you can look in the sky and see the whole cosmos. Because we made it that way. Planet Kai. This is the planet of the Anunnaki. Planet Kai. This is our baby. This was our very last planet that we built out of all the planets.
I'm gonna say this, get yourself some dark chocolate. And when I say dark chocolate, I mean like cacao, like the purest form of cacao you can find. If you're going to the gym and you're working out, it will increase your gains tenfold. I drink cacao, pure cacao every single day. And like, we're just getting started. And this is what I'm talking about. You see that? This is literally dark, the purest form of cacao. And I add honey to it, or agave, whichever one you prefer. I'm literally working with a company in Haiti. I got 4 bags of these. Let me show you this. Oh my God. See this? This is all cacao from Haiti. I'm working on creating a company here in America so I can get this to you. This is the purest form of chocolate. Purest form of cacao. And I promise you, your stem cells, your growth hormone, everything, this literally will rehabilitate you. It's so powerful.
There are about 100 billion people who have ever lived.
Wow, really?
Yes. Do you know how many people can exist? You take a look at the genes, find out how many combinations of genes can make an authentic human being. And it is stupendously larger number than the 100 billion. What it means is you are alive against stupendous odds. You are breathing air, observing sunsets, gazing into the night sky. Most people who could exist will never experience that.
Wow. It's the gift. Because most people that could exist mathematically
will never exist.
Wow. So right there you are
you are as special a living entity as there ever was.
So y'all told me to watch it, and I did. It's also going to tie into what's been going on with me spiritually, so stay tuned. This movie really explained my perspective on reality. I bet this scene went right over y'all heads.
So if your souls are here, where are your bodies? Well, on Earth, of course. My body is in a trance. In Palawan.
I'm playing the Saraswati Veena in Tibet. I'm a shamanic healer meditating in Berkeley, California.
Mm-hmm. And let me guess, you're drumming, chanting, and meditating? Yes, something like that.
Notice how he's doing something on the astral plane, but he's also doing something in the physical realm.
I'm in New York City on the corner of 14th and 7th. Oh, yeah, that's right up from Tony. We mystics meet in this glorious landscape every Tuesday.
I like to call people who do this Gemini people, not the zodiac, but in a sense of having 2 lives. Using your free will to walk 2 journeys of life. The journey that you have on earth and the journey that you have in the spiritual world. People who see and do things in the spiritual realm while they're actually awake physically. You might randomly do this without even thinking that your spirit is doing something else. I know everybody has experienced a moment where you at least stare off into space and you're staring at a specific spot for so long without blinking. It's almost like you're in a trance and you can't stop looking at that spot.
It's gotta be him.
You gotta help me.
Joe, you made it into your body.
I've had that happen to me a lot.
Now in the movie, there is a boat.
No, we're not doing that. Get out my video. Anyways, you see how he has a spiritual ship that he comes to when he goes into the astral plane? When you get more advanced in meditation, you're going to want to have a place to come that is going to be your spiritual home or your spiritual place. There's a place that I go to in my mind that I have built to meet up with my ancestors, my cosmic tribe, just a safe place that I can come back to mentally. Now, for some reason, one day I just felt like celebrating life. I start listening to music and I start dancing. My body just start moving by itself, and I went into a trance. And somehow I ended up in that spiritual house that I created. And all around me were people, my cosmic tribe, spirits just dancing around with me. I'm in this trance in my spiritual house. And then my phone rings and I forget that, oh yeah, I'm in my room. Like I'm still on Earth. You don't have to have a house. You can build yourself a boat. You can build yourself a car, anything. Just some place you can call home spiritually. It's the same thing with altars and how our ancestors come visit us. But y'all stay dangerous and let me know what y'all think about this movie.
Well then, she just gave me a lot to think about. Like when I dream, first of all, my dreams be lit, okay? My dreams be wild, they be dope and vivid. But yo, like, first of all, the dream I had today, real quick. I talked to so many spirits, bro. And I had so many people coming to me talking about their spiritual journey. Like, and what level. Everybody was coming up to me like I was working the front desk or something. And was telling me, like, what level they were on or wanted to be on. Something like that. And it was just one after the other, one after the other. And I kept seeing these people and they were like red in my face. I can't remember none of their faces now. But while I was dreaming, I just remember very vividly people just coming up to me. Like, super duper close. Like I couldn't even see their shoulders. That's how close their faces were to me, and they just kept coming up one by one. But anyway, that's very interesting. Like I always go back to my grandma's house. So is that what she mean? Because I dream about my grandma's house a lot, right? And it's like it's always different things taking place there, and even the surrounding area will change, but the house never really changes though. So I wonder if that's what she just gave me a lot to think about. What y'all think? Ooh, somebody share. Ooh, somebody share. What? She always open the doors for me. I love her. Oh my goodness.
I'm about to show you unequivocal proof that countries aren't fucking real. It's all a concept. I'm in England, right? As you can see, I'm in England. That's Wales, right over there, right? Cross that bridge. Just follow the light and you'll find Wales. Let's go to Wales, guys. Oh my God, guys. Hey, straight off the flight in Wales. Wales, guys. Wales. It's not real, bro. It's all the same land. You know what I'm saying? Same thing for fucking Ukraine and Russia and all of these places. We've just put labels because our ego cannot stand everything being liquid and everyone being everywhere, bro. Yeah, teaching of the day, I guess.
You come to this world as an empty cup. Then your parents put their drop inside of you. The teachers put their knowledge inside of you. The advertising, the government, the schools, your friends, the parents of your friends. So a lot of different influences, ideas, concepts. What you're supposed to do in this life is starting to fill up your cup. Now, really simply said, what Buddhist teaching now is to say, look, all of that stuff inside there, it's not coming from you. So that means spend some time and learn to empty the cup. Make that cup empty. Then you will realize who you really are, what your essence is, the way how you came to this earth.
Trust people because you're courageous. That's why. It's the same reason that you're grateful. It's a mark of courage. It's a mark of commitment. It's like you and I, we're going to make an agreement. And you're full of snakes, and so am I. And there's lots of ways this can go sideways. But we're going to put together an agreement. We're going to articulate it out. We're going to try to find something that is of mutual benefit to both of us. We're going to put our hands out and shake, and we're going to try to stick to that. And we're going to risk trusting each other, right? It's a risk. I don't think that there is any other natural resource than trust. And for trust, you need courage. Not naivety.
The elites are not that powerful like y'all think. Take into consideration that everything they do is to keep us from not seeing what they do. They put chemicals in our food, we still rising, seeing what they're doing. They put chemicals in our water, they put chemicals in the air, we're still seeing what they're doing. We're still rising to consciousness. The education system taught us lies. We got past that, we still rising. The division they've been throwing at us for years, many of us got past that, we're still rising. Look at it from the bright side, y'all. Everything that they do, it doesn't work 100%. It never works 100%. So really, tell me, who really has the power? Is it y'all or is it us? It's us, it's not y'all.
Neighborhood really was just poor black and poor white. And so I hear a lot about white privilege and I'm like, fuck, man. Missed that. I mean, I knew some motherfuckers with sweaters, okay? Don't get me wrong, you know? But I was 2 tank tops in the winter. And my black friends will get mad at me, man. Like, man, look what you did to us, man. Look what you did to us. Like, bro, do you think I would do all that shit and move right next door, bro? Now, we gonna split these plums or not, man? Fucking, we're down here together, dude. You think I took all your shit and just don't have it? Somebody else has both of our shit. And they're watching us fight over it.
We are the greatest power that governs the universe at this time. The human soul, the human spirit, encapsulated within a fleshly suit. We are more powerful than we know. And with our minds, with our hearts, we can shift the paradigm of this planet. With the very thoughts, we can shift realities. This is how powerful you are. So on May the 1st, we are going to be having a mass meditation where humanity can finally focus our power together and shift the paradigm of this matrix reality that we live in. A lot of people are preparing for the worst, and that's okay. People have to do what they got to do. But those who are of sound mind and spirit, who understand their own power, if you are able to have, if you have any spiritual gifts that you know of, and if you feel that this message, these messages of spirituality resonate with you, this is the call for this mass meditation. May 1st is the day that we decide to no longer pay to live on this planet. May, don't pay, and mass meditation to shift the vibrational frequency of the planet. This can be done. This can be done. And if you have any ounce of spiritual awareness within yourself, we are asking that you join us in this mass meditation so that we can push the timelines forward. All we need to do is touch and agree. The laws of the universe says that when our powers are combined, like Captain Planet, the energies are exponentially multiplied. So if we combine our thoughts and our frequencies together for this shift towards planetary peace, planetary love, planetary joy, planetary freedom, it shall be so.
Yeah, Mr. Officer, what happened?
We got a phone call that you're trying to steal this vehicle?
No, that bullshit. They lied to you. I discovered this car. I'm discovering this car.
This gentleman right here is telling me.
Yeah, I went inside to get some water. I left my car out here in front of my driveway, and he
you bullshit. You lied. This is not your car no more. I discovered it. You lied.
Sir, you can't discover a car.
What you mean? It's here. It's open. I get inside. I discover the car. It's my car now. What day is today?
Today is Columbus Day.
Okay, and what he do?
He discovered America.
Bullshit, because somebody was already here. How you going to discover something que alguien estaba allá? And what the first country he discovered?
He discovered Dominican Republic and Haiti first.
No, bullshit, because Pefita told me she was there already, colando café when he got there. So why you lie?
Sir, I need you to get out of the car.
I cannot get. I discovered it.
No, but
listen, I'm busy. I have somewhere to go. I discovered this car. I have to leave.
Sir, this is not your vehicle.
It's mine now because I discovered, Mr. Officer, and I'm trying to explain to you.
Sir, I need you to get
Tell him I'm leaving.
Oh my goodness. Alright, y'all. That is the end of the video. Tell him I'm leaving. That's it. Okay, y'all. Yeah, so that's the end of the video. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. I appreciate the good vibes. Yo, manifest. Oh my goodness. Manifest a new beginning, yo. Y'all go out and meditate. You know what I mean? Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Yeah, and I love you all because I have no reason not to. So, and without further ado, the rest of you, you know what time it is. It's time for the bonus round. It's time for the bonus reason. So stay tuned for that. It's coming right up. Alright, y'all. Welcome to the bonus round. So, let's see what messages we have for today. Let me see. Should I was like, another door? But I can't argue. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. So we got another divine door that's going to come out. And we have my ancestors deck. Oh. And we had the angels and ancestors that I grabbed by mistake, trying to reach for my hoodoo deck. So we're going to go ahead and pull one out of there as well. So I'm only looking for like one card to come out of here though. And you know what, we'll start with them and then we'll do the doors, and then we'll move on from there. Okay. So let's see what we have for my angels and ancestors oracle deck. And we have Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect. Ooh. Meditate, do some breathing exercises. And I'm gonna tell y'all now, like, don't sleep on breathing exercises. You would be surprised. Do a tad bit of research and pick, you know, what would work for you. And you'll be surprised. Like, I tried box breathing. I tried that exercise a few times, amongst other things. And it's like, who would have thought? Like, who would have thought just by doing like certain breath exercises, the changes they can make for you. Hold on, I just seen a door here. Want to come out? Okay, so let's see what we have here. Oh wait, so hold on, let me see. All images. Okay. Anywho, so yeah, so this door looks mighty nice. Ooh, it has a number on it. I love that. It has 42. So when we add those together, it makes 6. And 6 is harmonious, it's growth and things like that, and it also belongs to, you know, that 369. And so let me see, this door is beautiful. It looks like it's overseas somewhere though. It doesn't look like, because most of these doors have like different locations and things of that nature. So this looks kind of nice. It looks like England or something like that, maybe. I could be wrong. But it looks like a normal door, like to like a house or a building. It's kind of fancy. It's pretty though. I like it. Okay, so the divine door card says, inner power. By your own command, you brought yourself here. At this moment in life, you have nothing to fear. Dope. Oh, the dopeness. So time to reflect. So far I'm getting this time to realize that you chose to be here. And you know, you're not gonna, like, who's gonna choose to suffer? Like, no one chooses to suffer. You know what I mean? Not intentionally. I hope not intentionally anyway. I mean, hey, if that's your thing, that's your thing. I'm not judging. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm focused. But yeah, not judging anything, you know. I mean, but at the end of the day though, like, we're coming into a time, right, where we're starting to really discover that we kind of pick and chose like the experience we were going to have, and we pick and chose it for a reason. Like, if you play any type of video games, you know how you choose certain settings depending on the game you play, and sometimes you choose easy, sometimes you choose medium, sometimes you choose hard. So it all depends, and it's like, it's all for a reason. You came here to enjoy this experience and not to necessarily suffer, but to learn and to grow. And you know, you tailored it. I mean, so at the end of the day, you know, you can change it. Pretty much is what it all boils down to, right? Okay, so we got the 8 of Sticks that came out yesterday as well. Ooh, we got Big Mama. I love that card because she's holding like a big plate of like what looks like cornbread or something. And she has like a key around her neck. I love that with a nice big Sunday hat on. That's so cute. And then we have Them Bones that also came out. So let's see here. So your spirit guides Oh, daughter of knives. So your spirit guides have been talking to you, right? Have been sending you signs of synchronicities. For the most part, you've been following the signs of synchronicity. Ooh, we got Pa that came out too. Okay, and we also have 3 of sticks. So we have Ma and Pa that came out. So we got Big Mama and we got Pa. Hold on, I'm put these next to each other here. Whew, my goodness. So for those of you who've probably been wondering, like, whether it's your parents, maybe your parents are no longer here in this particular reality or dimension, and you may have been wondering, like, are they the ones sending you signs? Are they the ones that's like been there for you? And we also have 4 of knives. So yeah, so big parental vibes going on here, bro. And I think it also has, for some of you, it could be that because your parents are no longer here, and they're here to help guide you and things like that. They're trying to help you relax. They're trying to help you find relaxation. Like they're pushing you. You're taking it the wrong way. Like things keep happening to try to slow you down because you are moving too fast. And you're excited, and there's nothing wrong being excited. Like they led you here, you know, they led you to the abundance, and they're opening doors and things like that. But we going back to like a few readings ago, where it still reminds you that you do need to take time off. You need to take time to rest and calibrate a few things. Like you really do need to slow down. Like I'm really getting that. Like slow down. Like we didn't bring you here to fail. Like we didn't bring you here to self-sabotage yourself or for you to get overwhelmed. You know what I mean? Because you ever just have things just going perfectly. Everything is just aligning and going great. And you tend to feel guilty because you're not happy, or you're not as happy as you thought you were going to be. And it's not even that. It's like everything is fine. You're just overthinking it. And we also had the Ancestors card that came out. It's like you're overthinking it a bit because you're not allowing yourself to enjoy it. Like I don't know, you just have routine. You're very routine, and you're sticking to routine, and you think you have things mapped out. And when you do plan to actually rest, you think that is rest, but it's actually not. Like you're still overthinking. You're still thinking too much. You're still thinking about what you're gonna do when you come out of rest. Like you still, like, you can be on vacation, but you're still thinking about work. It's like it's a mental thing, right? And you're catering to yourself in a physical way, but you're not letting yourself rest mentally though. And you've been taking the signs and synchronicities, and you've been on point with everything. And so that's why it's been hard for you to pinpoint what's wrong. And the thing is, nothing's wrong. You're not enjoying it. It's like you accomplish one thing and then on to the next. It's like, well, I can't stop now, because if I stop now, then I won't reach the top. No, you're at the top. You're at the top, and you're gonna just keep coasting at the top. Like you're there. You're not gonna, like, listen, it's not temporary. It's yours. You've come this far for a reason. You have 8 of knives. You're scared that it's gonna be temporary. Like you're scared that you have to maintain it, and like you have to be, don't get me wrong, you do have to be consistent, but consistency doesn't really mean 24 hours a day. It doesn't mean that you have to stress it or worry about it or nitpick or plan everything out. Sometimes you can't just go with the flow. You know what I mean? And I know it's hard, especially when you're a creator, or if you are a business owner and you have people that also count on you, and they also may have things that come up and you feel like you have to be there for everybody. You have the 6 of coins, so it's like you have a lot of great things going for you. You have like multiple sources of income that's coming in. Things are going fantastic, and you really feel some type of way because you're like, I thought that this was what I wanted. And the thing is, it is. You got it. It is. Like, it's fine, though. You're just not taking time to actually just sit. Just pause for a moment. Like, you can do it in the middle of doing something and just be like, bro, damn, I done came a long way. This is nice. But you have to find some relaxation, though. You have to find some calm within all that, because you can't just run yourself ragged. And mentally, you're going to be so drained, bro. and you're going to have nothing to give nobody, or that's all you're going to know. And you know how some people, like, you ever heard, like, with older folks, and it's like, well, as soon as they stop, like, they pass away, like, they die, or they lose, like, once they lose that momentum, they go into, it's like, it's not necessarily that. It's, if you really think about it, it's because they had a particular, like, they had, like, a choice. But, how can I say this? Because it's trying to come through, but it feels like I'm not saying it the way they want it to come out. It's like, you can't just be on autopilot. You were not meant to be on autopilot. Like, take some time off. Like, take some time off. You came this far. Yes, you've built it up to this point. It's not going to crash and fail now. Okay? So it's like, really chill out. Like, you need to chill out. Like, you really need to chill out. Like, bro, like, we didn't. And a lot of you with this mother and father energy that's coming in, it could feel like you don't want to ruin what was passed down to you in a way, or you don't want to ruin, like, the hopes and dreams that they had for you. Like, they may have, you may have really, like, had support, and or you may be pushing to the point where you want to make sure that your parents are still, you know, maybe they're still alive, and maybe you want to do for them and have them to the point where they don't have to do anything, and you're almost there, and it's like, I just got to keep pushing on. And it's like, no, you need rest. Like, you keep getting roadblocks because you need them. So any obstacles you feel like you may see, they're not really obstacles, they're just signs for you to slow down just a bit. Like, instead of creating every single day, right? Let's say, for example, like, you write music, or you make music or something, just as an example. You don't have to do it every single day. You know what I mean? Like, every other day, maybe for the next, like, 2 weeks or something like that. Like, just slow down, or half a day. Like, you're working more than people with a 9 to 5 at this point, whoever you are. Like, you're really in overdrive. You really kicked it up to overdrive, and you've been making things happen, and this has been working for you, but not anymore. Like, now it's time to slow down, take a step back, and get into a routine where you do give yourself more time off, because that's the whole purpose. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole purpose, is to actually enjoy this too. You know what I mean? So there's no point in you fighting and getting this far. And then we have Fiber Baskets that came out. Okay, so yeah, so there's no point in fighting and coming this far and to ignore yourself. It's a lot of give and take. I know it's a lot of back and forth sometimes, because, like, sometimes you do have to push to do what you got to do, but you really need to just slow down a little bit. Like, I don't know, I'm getting a weird energy, yo. It's so weird. Like, I don't really know what to tell you. Like, only you would know what I mean. And I think it's a little harder for me because there's multiple people that I'm reading for. But like, when it comes to reading for the collective and multiple people, man, I say this all the time, like, it can go in so many different directions. And I think whatever's trying to come out is so important, and it needs to be heard, that I'm overthinking it. Maybe I need to take a break, because I do create every day. I try to get videos and stuff out to y'all every day. So maybe I need to take my own advice still. Maybe this is also meant for me. But it's like, you really do need to slow down and take the time out and really celebrate yourself. Like I was talking about yesterday, but I was congratulating you and telling you it's time to celebrate. Now it's time to notice. Now it was really, really time to reap what you sow. Like, just good karma. You know, because we always focus on, you know, what goes around comes around, in a sense of, you know, payback or redemption or justice. But sometimes it's the good stuff too. You have to focus on that, all that good karma that comes in. And sometimes people fail to realize that just because it's good doesn't mean that it's not a lot. So you may have a lot that you've wanted to do, and now that you can do it, you feel overwhelmed, and you don't know how to express that to nobody, because to anybody else it's like you have no room to complain. That's not a complaint. That's not a complaint. But you feel how you feel. But just take some time off. Take some time off. For those who are working like a 9 to 5 and you're like, I can't afford to sit. Yes, you can. Like, by all means, do what fits your lifestyle though. Because like I said, I'm talking to multiple people right now. Do what fits your lifestyle. but you need to find time for yourself. And when you do take the, see, this is the most important part though, because some of you probably just came off of vacation and you still feel like you never even been on vacation. It's because you're not allowing yourself to vacation mentally. Mentally, you need a break. Like mentally, you need a break. Like you just need a day where you're not worrying, thinking about absolutely nothing. You need to find the time to give yourself that, where if you got to prep your meals, then you don't have to worry about what you're eating. If you got to prep meals like for the kids to make sure they're straight, or for your spouse, or whatever the case may be, like go ahead and premeditate this thing and go ahead and plan all that stuff out and plan on when you're going to do it and how you're going to do it, and hold yourself to it, and have a day where you're absolutely irresponsible. Well, not irresponsible, but where you're not responsible for anything or anyone, like not even your pets. If you got pets, like make sure, if that's the case, make sure you have all that squared away before you take that time, so that something else doesn't pop up in your head like, oh no, but I gotta take care of this, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Just relax. Take a time, just pre-plan for this if you have to, but just plan a day where you don't have to plan nothing, where nothing has to be done, where you actually get to sit and be just responsible for relaxing. And that's it. Other than that, everything's going well. Like, just don't ignore your needs mentally, because physically I see everything else is fine. Like everything else is working itself out, aligning, or has already aligned. You just need that mental break. You just need that break where you're not creating, where you're not necessarily thinking about anything, even if it's just for a few hours. Like, I'm not saying that you have to take a whole weekend, but depending on the person, like, just take what's necessary, where you feel it, where you actually feel like, hey, like, okay, I gave myself the time that I needed. Like, whether it's to deal with your own emotions, whether it's to let something go, whether it's to let something in, or if it's just to be in your own presence, to enjoy presence, just to enjoy awareness, just to enjoy being aware of your own presence and just your soul, just, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I hope it's coming out right. I hope this is coming off right. So speaking of that, I'm about to go do exactly that. I'm not working on anything else today, and I'm about to go do the same exact thing and take my own advice. So I do wish you all the very, very best. I thank you. I appreciate you for being here. Much gratitude to you all. I love you all because I have no reason not to. And until the next video,